Hello everyone. So today for Workshop Wednesday, we are going to take off our nails. We have pill base underneath our dip powder, and these actually lasted me 2 weeks. These barely popped off yesterday. So we're gonna go ahead and take off at least one of these just to show you how to take that off. And then after that, we're gonna do a manicure with gel polish today. And I chose to do one of our really pretty solid purples. That's 525, it doesn't glow or anything. And then I thought this really pretty chameleon flakes. This is number 4 chameleon flakes. We're gonna go ahead and put that over as an accent nail. Might even put it on all of the nails, just depending on what it looks like, but look at how pretty that is. So we're gonna have a couple things that we'll have prepped here. So we're gonna use the primer Sundara Nails. We're gonna use our Peel Off base coat. Again, we have our beautiful gel polishes. And then we also have our top coat and our base coat. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I got a new stand, so hopefully this is much better for you guys. I'm gonna move these to the side so they're out of the way. All right, so these ones popped off really nicely, which as you can see the shines on them, which is perfect because now I can just go in, file around where it's a little bit of lifting, reuse that builder gel, replace it on there, and then I should be good to go. So here, first thing I like to do is you got to loosen up those sides. You really got to get in where it could be sealed. And then you're going to want to file the tip because that'll help loosen any, if you did polish at the tip so that you could keep them secure. You're going to want to get that off, and then you're going to want to really get those sides and the other side. And I forgot, I didn't grab a nail tip. I'll have to grab one of those. I usually like to use a nail tip after the fact, so I'm just trying to go in. I'm not just shaping them, I'm trying to go in, and then I might even go at the tip here. Go around. What I'm trying to do is just unconnect any sealed gel top coat so that the pill base, as long as the pill base is on there good, it'll just pop this right off, which is awesome. Then I can just fill the nail and I don't have to worry about it. All right, let me be right back. I gotta go get a nail tip. All right, we're back. So I had to go grab one of these because I like to use this skinny part of the tip. That seems to help, and I can see I found a little spot already. So I'm just gonna come in there. Nice, it's already lifting up really nicely. So I just wanna make sure I be careful and go all the way around. I don't want to rip up any of my real nail, and sometimes that still happens, but it's not not your real nail. There we go, perfect. Awesome, look at that. Super easy, came off whole, and then now my nail's actually shaped, which is nice. These ones aren't because they popped off on their own yesterday, which is pretty good for 2 weeks, but you saw how nicely that came up. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and continue the rest of them and we'll come back. All right, so we got them all off. So now what we're gonna do is clean up the cuticles. I'm gonna use a drill and I just gently go around. And this will also help get any lifting up. My cuticles grow out quite a bit, so I always just use a drill, and I always use the drill lightly. Be very, very careful with the drill. It's easy to just drill through. your nails and cause damage. And that's not what we want. So I'm just gonna come here. Just gonna get the big amount of the cuticle up. I have this little tiny cone shape that works perfect. And then just, I barely touch the nail because I don't want to create an indent in the nail, because basically you're just filing through layers and layers of your nail, which can cause long-term damage. So just be real gentle. You can use different bits. I like this cone bit because it seems to get a little bit of the edge of the builder gel that's still on. See, there's a little tiny bit of color, so I'll just use this little drill to try to get that off. And I just clean up right around those cuticle edges. And then this drill bit is really soft, so I don't usually have any indents on the nail. Just come around, just make sure, getting all the way around the cuticle. Perfect. A little more. There was a little more left, and I just got that off. Okay, now I'll push the cuticles back and cut anything I need. And we'll be right back. All right, nails are all ready to go. Cuticles are cleaned up. Now we're gonna do a fill with the builder gel. Okay. You just gotta make sure you don't get too much on there. I'm gonna probably start with a bigger nail just because I have a lot that I'll need to. So starting in the middle, maybe trying to get that, since it's a bigger space, and that cuticle space, and then just slowly swiping it up. Really getting those sides. And why this is nice to do the builder gel fill is that it's just easy to keep building the nail and keep your real nail strong, because this is my real nail. Which is nice because then it takes the tip out. And just so you know, I am actually super, super terrible when it comes to having, my nails are always very, very thin and never been able to keep any sort of length at all, period. So the builder gel has helped a ton. I know some people say there was damage. I think it really just comes down to how you're removing them and if you're using drills. Okay, so we'll slowly do each finger. So I'm putting the majority without dragging a ton, just kind of spreading a tiny bit around. And then whatever's kind of been swept up halfway through the nail, I'm just trying to come in and get those corners so I can smooth it out. And then the tip of the nail, I know for sure this one had a little crack on the edge, so I might even have to go back so I can feel that crack on the tip. Don't worry if you have cracks, because you can literally just reseal them as long as you file down. Oops. It was a little too much. I had to wipe that off before it spread. Hopefully you guys can see. Sorry. I'm trying to get my new camera here. My new stand. And my last nail here. Okay, and we're just trying to not get too much on the cuticles. I actually spread the fan a little too much. Now I'm just gonna try to carefully get those sides because I want it to be as smooth as possible. I did get a little on this today. So I'm just gonna use that, get that right off, and now put this in the light. Okay, I'm coming back because I can see there was 2 little cracks on 2 fingers I just wanna take care of. So I'm just gonna put a really, really light coat on the whole nail. And my purpose was just to fill that crack. And then I have one more here. So I'm putting a little bit of the glob where the crack is so it can self-level, and then just to blend it out nicely, I'm gonna just wipe it over the whole nail and back in the lamp. Okay, so now it's done. So one thing we could decide is it's sticky, so we could either go straight to the gel polish, or we could go to pill base to peel off the gel polish. So I think I am going to do pill base with the gel polish. So I'll be back. So since I'm gonna do that, then we're gonna open up one of these alcohol wipes. We're gonna go ahead and wipe this off, which is kind of nice anyways. It cleans up everything. Get that sticky layer off. Clean up everything. Yep, that's my puppy dog in the back. Okay, so then what we'll do from here is we're gonna grab the pill base. And I noticed that sometimes if I already have a layer on before, I don't need 3 coats. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do only 2 coats of the pill base. So you just basically polish it on just like polish. 2 coats. We'll let this dry for 3 minutes and we'll come back and repeat. All right, we're gonna do 1 more coat here. We'll again let it dry for 3 minutes. I'm only gonna do 2 coats. Usually 3 coats is good. But since I already have a layer underneath, I always find for some reason it's a little better the second time. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. So we are going to go right into base coat. So we're going to do just a really thin layer of base coat, and this is just before the gel polish. And then I decided on doing a possible little design today with some transfer foils. We have gold and silver in the store, but I found some summer ones I'm gonna try out that I haven't used yet. So just decided that last minute. That's the fun of your manis. Okay, so just a nice thin layer of base coat, and then we're gonna head right into the, okay, we are out of the lamp. Now we're gonna use this very, very pretty number 525. It's just a solid purple. Look, love this. It's such a pretty, pretty color. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the pinky, but we gotta make sure it's really thin. And you're gonna come here. You're gonna swipe first, and then you're gonna come here and press the brush to the cuticles. And then you'll come to the side, clean anything up. Come to the side, clean anything up. Then of course you can even out any gel at that point. And next one. So you're gonna swipe down the middle. There's not a lot on the brush. You're gonna press. If you fan the brush and then you press it towards your cuticles. And then to the side. Nice clean swipes will help get an even look. So fanning to the cuticles, pull. This is getting a little low on color, but I could feel it starting to come. That's okay. I'll just do a nice. Okay, so let's talk about it. Why do we want to use gel? Well, sometimes, honestly, I think the gel manicures are way faster. And sometimes you don't really want to put all that work into the dip powders. So this is a really nice way to do a clean manicure with a quicker amount of time. Still fun to do the dip. I do both. But this is just a nice, easy way to get a manicure. And today, I'll be honest, I said I wasn't in the mood to do all this stuff, and now I'm doing design, so you never know. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead. Okay, so I noticed that one little spot I got right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that up. One right there. Not too much else. A little bit there. Okay. A little bit there. So then you can just clean anything up. Perfect. Now my thumb, and then we're gonna put it in the light. Oops, sorry. Sorry guys, I think I just had you out of camera again. I have to get used to my new stand. It's way better than the other one though, because you were trying to look at me sideways. Sorry, sometimes when I do the polishing, I can't really talk because I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Perfect. So I got a little bit on here, so I'm just going to easily get that off. Not a problem. And from there, I'm going to put it in the light for 30 or 60 seconds, depending on your lamp. Okay, it's out. Very, very pretty. I love this. Okay, so this is where I was deciding to go outside of my comfort zone a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say comfort zone, but I'm going to use this really pretty lace transfer foil. And I think I'm going to do this finger. I wanted to do also, this is, by the way, this is Plum Fairy. That's what this color is. Very, very beautiful purple. And I'm going to do snowflakes is going to be this really pretty chameleon flake that I'm going to decide to do on either all the fingers or the other, or these fingers. But first, what I'm going to do is use the transfer foil to get this to go on. So let's hope everything goes perfect, but we're going to go ahead and polish the transfer foil on this finger, the ring finger. Gotta get it everywhere on the nail. Okay. Then I'm gonna put it in the lamp for 90 seconds. And I'll be back. All right, we are ready. So I gotta decide where I'm gonna stick this at. What is the design? And I think I'm gonna do something like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just press really hard. And there we go. So it transferred. So 90 seconds is what I did. And I think I'm actually going to do 2 fingers. I wasn't sure. So now I'm going to do this finger too. So I would have done both, but I wasn't sure. Okay, we're gonna put that in there for 90 seconds. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other side, and I'm gonna try to get a little bit different flower, probably more this way. Perfect. And then just press, press. Perfect, it worked for both. I wasn't sure. Okay, now I was gonna decide on this guy, if I just want to do the other nails or just on top of that. So I brought this guy because I already did a real quick sample so I could see if I like it on top. Oh, that's really pretty. I have to decide if I want to do that or all the nails. Very, very pretty. Oh, I'm having a hard time deciding. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it on these nails. So this right here is beautiful. It's a chameleon flake that you can literally just use on anything. So you could use it on your dip powders, on your gel polish. Oh, wow. Look at that. And now I'm trying to decide if I want to leave the other ones or just leave this nice and pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to use those as my accent nails. Okay, I'll be back. I'm putting it in the light. Okay, very, very pretty. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little more. These nails are just gorgeous now. I almost did this chameleon flake on everything, but I said, no, I'm just gonna leave it. So that's basically a lace. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do my top coat on the other ones. Get those all finished up. Okay, so I decided to do 2 top coats. Of course, making sure you get those tips. So anyways, so now you can see how easy. I literally did just a super quick, I mean, well, of course I was being indecisive, but overall, super quick design. I just did these little foil transfers, add a little chameleon flakes to give it a little pizzazz. Very cute. Okay, oh my goodness, look at how pretty. Those are so pretty and so quick. So let's just show you. I'm gonna get a little bit of some oil here because they need to be oiled up. They're all dry. Put a little too much, but that's okay. I'll wipe it off. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is a Plum Fairy. It's just a solid gel polish. And then we use that chameleon flakes falling snow, and it can be used as a topper. It's got a really pretty iridescent blue/pink purple in it. So I was gonna do it with all on top of all the purple, but instead I did add a little accent now, which I really love. It kind of gives a little mermaid feel. And that's it. Thanks, guys.